The sun rises over Rome, but it does not bring peace. It brings spectacle. It brings death. And it brings thousands of eyes, hungry, restless, and eager for something they cannot name, but will recognize the moment blood touches sand. The Colosseum stands tall, a masterpiece of engineering, towering over the city like a god carved from stone. To tourists, it is magnificent. To the empire, it is power. But to those beneath its arches, it is something far darker. It is a graveyard that breathes. Deep below the arena floor, in a maze of tunnels known as the Hypogeum, a young man sits in chains. His name is Lucius. His hands tremble, not from weakness, but from knowing what awaits him above. He wasn't born a fighter. He was taken. Years ago, his village burned under Roman conquest. He remembers the screams. The fire. The moment his life was stolen and replaced with survival. Sold into slavery, trained like an animal, beaten until fear turned into instinct, Lucius became what Rome demanded. A gladiator. Above him, the crowd roars like thunder. 50,000 voices chanting for violence. They don't know his name. They don't care. To them, he is just another body stepping into the sand. A guard yanks him to his feet. It's your turn. The gates creak open. Light floods in. And with it, the deafening roar of Rome. Lucius steps into the arena. The heat of the sun hits his skin, but it's nothing compared to the burning pressure of thousands watching him. The sand beneath his feet is stained, dark patches where others have fallen before him. He is not the first. He will not be the last. Across the arena, another figure emerges. Larger. Stronger. A seasoned fighter. The crowd cheers louder. They recognize this one. That's the cruel beauty of the Colosseum. Some are remembered. Most are forgotten. A horn sounds. The fight begins. Steel clashes against steel. The sound echoes through the massive structure, bouncing off stone walls that have witnessed countless battles. Lucius moves quickly, narrowly dodging a heavy strike that would have ended him instantly. His opponent is brutal, every swing calculated, every step confident. He has killed before. Many times. Lucius knows this. And he knows something else too. Today, one of them will die. The crowd screams for blood. Some chant. Some laugh. Some watch in silence, their eyes fixed on the unfolding violence like it's a story written just for them. Lucius stumbles. The crowd gasps. His opponent advances. For a moment, everything slows. Lucius sees flashes of his past. His home. His family. The life he lost. And then, something shifts. He refuses to die here. With a sudden burst of strength, he rises, dodging a killing blow and striking back. The blade connects. His opponent falters. The crowd erupts. Now they're invested. Now they care. The fight intensifies. Sweat, sand, and blood mix beneath the blazing Roman sun. Every movement is life or death. Every second could be his last. And then, it happens. Lucius lands the final strike. His opponent collapses. Silence falls, just for a heartbeat. Then the crowd explodes. They stand. They cheer. They scream for the final decision. Lucius stands over the fallen man, chest heaving, heart pounding like war drums in his chest. He looks up. Toward the emperor. The ruler of Rome. The man who decides life, or death. A single gesture will seal the fate of the man at Lucius's feet. Thumbs up. Or thumbs down. Lucius watches, his entire existence hanging on a moment that feels like eternity. The emperor raises his hand. The crowd holds its breath. And then. The thumb turns downward. The crowd roars in approval. Lucius hesitates. But only for a second. Because hesitation means death. He delivers the final blow. And just like that, another life is erased. Another sacrifice added to the foundation of the Colosseum. As the body is dragged away, Lucius stands alone in the arena. Victorious. But not free. Because in the Colosseum, survival is not victory. It is simply a delay. And the next fight is always coming. Night falls over Rome, but the Colosseum does not sleep. It never truly rests. Even in silence, it whispers. Whispers of pain, of courage, of lives that ended beneath its towering walls. Lucius sits in the darkness of his cell, the echoes of the crowd still ringing in his ears. He should feel pride. He survived. He won. But victory here feels empty. Because he knows the truth. Every win only brings him closer to another fight. Another chance to die. Across the corridor, other gladiators sit in silence. Some pray. Some sharpen their blades. Some stare into nothing, already lost to what awaits them. This is their world now. Not freedom. Not hope. Just survival. Days pass. Then comes another announcement. Another game. But this time, it's different. The guards speak of it in hushed tones. The crowd is expecting something bigger. Something unforgettable. A special event. Lucius is chosen. Not as a regular fighter. But as the main attraction. The day arrives. The Colosseum is more alive than ever. Every seat is filled. The air buzzes with anticipation. Even the emperor himself seems more interested than usual. Because today, it's not just a fight. It's a spectacle. The gates open. Lucius steps into the arena once more, but this time, something feels wrong. Too quiet. Too controlled. Then he hears it. A low, rumbling growl. The ground beneath him shifts. And from beneath the arena floor, a cage rises. Inside it. A beast. Massive. Powerful. Starving. A lion. The crowd erupts into a frenzy. This is what they came for. Man versus nature. Life versus raw, untamed death. Lucius grips his weapon tighter. His heart pounds harder than ever before. He has faced men. But this is different. The cage opens. The lion steps out slowly, its golden eyes locked onto him. For a moment, time stands still. Then, it charges. The speed is terrifying. Lucius barely dodges, rolling across the sand as claws tear into the ground where he stood moments before. The crowd screams in excitement. They don't see fear. They see entertainment. Lucius rises, breathing heavily. The lion circles him, calculating, patient. It doesn't rush again. It waits. It studies. Because unlike the crowd, the lion isn't here for a show. It's here to survive. Another charge. This time, Lucius is ready. He moves faster, striking as the lion passes. The blade cuts, but it's not enough. The beast roars in anger. The fight becomes chaos. Dust fills the air. The crowd is on its feet. Every movement is unpredictable. Every second pushes Lucius closer to death. And then he falls. The lion turns. Slowly. Deliberately. The crowd leans forward. This is the moment they crave. The end. Lucius looks up at the sky. The same sky he saw as a child. The same sky that once meant freedom. He doesn't want to die here. Not like this. With everything left in him, he rises one last time. As the lion lunges, he strikes. A desperate, final blow. Silence. The lion collapses. The arena freezes. Then, an explosion of sound. The crowd goes wild. Lucius stands, barely able to remain on his feet. Blood drips. His body aches. But he is alive. Again. He looks around at the cheering masses. And for the first time, he understands. The Colosseum isn't just built of stone. It is built on sacrifice. On stolen lives. On endless suffering turned into entertainment. And yet, the crowd will return tomorrow. And the next day. And the next. Because for them, this is not tragedy. It is tradition. As Lucius is led away, the cheers fade behind him. But one thought remains. A question. How many more must fall, before the world remembers what this place truly is? Fire. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. More powerful, hidden, and emotional stories are coming your way, stories that reveal the truth behind history's greatest monuments.